Welcome back, everybody, to the Wrestling Hour right here with Dave Sturchio, Josh Shernoff on Premier Streaming Network. We hope you guys have enjoyed the first couple episodes of this said show, and we hope you guys have enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I know I did. I'm still kind of recovering. Can finally start to breathe a little better now. I've definitely took in a little bit too much.
Yeah, no, you look like you put on a lot of weight.
Wow. Whoa.
No, listen.
2023.
I am here.
No. Fat shame? All right, what?
They say that, no, that's not fat shaming. That's one friend acknowledging another friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Oh, now we're friends.
Of course we're friends.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
This is the holiday season officially starting.
I didn't know
now.
this was talking
it's
with
after
friends.
Well, this is no talking with friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is, I don't believe, unless Calvin's under.
Calvin is not here. Calvin is right there behind the glass.
That is not.
What?
It's the holidays.
We
talked about. Listen, hold on.
It is the holidays.
We talked about this.
Happy
if you
holidays.
can't get their names right,
Okay.
then just don't say their names.
Okay. All right. Well,
Then
I
just-
wanted to acknowledge
Then just don't say their names.
the cast and crew, you know?
They're not.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of this said show. But listen, we got ourselves an incredible lineup today. We've seen a lot of things over the first couple of weeks, from turkey bowls to on-the-spot championship rumbles to gauntlets to tag team wrestling from WXW. That was episode 1. We've showed you a lot. But look, you can't have a pro wrestling show and you can't have pro wrestling stuff without talking about one of the hottest pro wrestlers going today.
Thank you.
His name, not you. It is none other than Maxwell Jacob Friedman, otherwise known as MJF to the AEW fan base. But that's not where it all started, guys. That's not. Listen, I've known MJF since his first day at Creative Pro New York, trained under the tutelage of one Brian Myers and, of course, Pat Buck. And, you know, first of all, I do have to pat those guys on the back. They have produced a fantastic, fantastic roster of graduates. We're talking MJF. We're talking Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, otherwise known as The Acclaimed. Huh?
Yeah, no, not at all. Not even a little. I will never do that.
We're not doing that. Okay. In any event, Chris Statlander. There's a lot of great talent that comes from that school. And
yeah,
MJF
look, I have to buck
them.
that pat on the back as well, because what they've managed to do at Create a Pro and Wrestle Pro, working hand in hand and side by side, is they've created the next generation of professional wrestling stars.
Yeah.
And MJF is the big. People will ask me sometimes. They'll say, Josh, and I'll say, it's Mr. Shernoff. And then they'll say, I'm sorry, Mr. Shernoff, who do you think has the most potential? Who's the biggest up-and-comer? I've been asked this legitimately in interviews and
I'm going to
stuff.
go with you haven't been asked that once.
I have been.
Okay.
They asked me who is a wrestler that in the next few years is going to break out and become a huge star, but hasn't yet. And I always say MJF. And they go, MJF?
Yet?
They go, MJF, he's AEW World Champion, longest reigning AEW World Champion in history. And I say to them, MJF's phenomenal. MJF's incredible. He's one of the absolute best today. But in my opinion, MJF hasn't even scratched the surface of what he's going to become, of the star he's going to become.
That's fair. That is fair.
And I wouldn't say volunteering, but I'm offering my services to MJF.
What
to help
services do you
steer
have?
his career in the right direction.
What do you...
Because MJF is destined to be an even bigger star than he already is.
And he did
knows
it by
that.
himself. Like, he doesn't need you.
He did it. He's come this far by himself. Imagine how far he could come if he had me behind him.
Anyway, why don't we get to a classic MJF match from CZW? The entire CZW library is available on Premier Streaming Network. They have had some violent matches in their past.
Blood.
But they've also turned a corner to some of the better professional wrestling as well. Not just your death matches and your blood and your glass and your your light tubes and all that stuff. They have more than that. In fact, they had MJF once upon a time taking on none other than Joe Gacy right here on the Wrestling Hour. Enjoy.
And here to make his first defense of the Combat Zone Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship is their world champion.
Khalif. Greatness is walking.
That's Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Mr. Friedman to you.
He's got flanked by CPA and his attorney.
Conspicuous by his absence, Desmond Xavier, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But first, the in-ring introductions from the unpredictable J. George.
What is it an official Burberry or not? You know these things.
Like him.
Hang on. He's got something to say.
But that's the man.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're deaf, dumb, blind, stupid, or poor, my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Shut the fuck up! So offended. And that right there is everybody's favorite little maniac, Joe Gacy. Oh yeah, clap it up, clap it up. One little fact about Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy has had just as many title shots as all of your whore door friends have had at the bar tonight.
They don't give out title shots at the bar.
We didn't come here to talk trash though because I'm a respectful champion. So what I'm going to do right now is hand the microphone over to my very, very expensive lawyer, Smart Mark Sterling, and he's going to tell you guys the rules for tonight's proceedings. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, this guy.
I'm going to give you a few demands from my client. Well, wait. Number one, for my client, Mr. Friedman, there will be only cheers, no booze.
They're breaking the rules already.
Hold the applause for later.
Disrespectful.
Number two, this match will not start until all the poor people leave the building. We'll wait.
I mean, I am feeling somewhat cramped.
It's pretty tight.
You know what? No. See, you guys, you think you're poor, but you have no idea what I'm dealing with in the back. And that's why I made sure to have an insurance policy here. Here is my personal... Shut up!
What would you want to know about a CPA?
He is dapper.
And that is a very, very pink shirt.
He's a little frazzled. Maybe if you people would shut up. It's not that important. It's not that important. At the end of the day, Joe, all you need to know is that I'm better than you, and you know it.
Oh, Joe Gacy getting things started
Ring the
early
bell.
with a headbutt.
Ring the bell. It's on.
This match has begun.
Well,
MJF is down. This is his first defense. And Joe Gacy, suicide dive onto the champion.
and this is the anti-hero quality of the leader of fear. He's not a good man. He's not a good human being at all. He's done some despicable things recently, but he's a dumb guy.
Just relax. We don't care about these people, okay? Just relax.
MJF trying to reason with a guy who wears a light-up mask for a living.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Speaking of MJF, pulling his weight. Oh, man, pulling his weight and influence. Originally, this match was against Desmond Xavier.
Yeah.
MJF using his legal team to have Desmond Xavier removed from this match.
But why replace him with a man as dangerous as Gacy?
Oh, man.
Because at this point, Khalif, why, like MJF, I just need him to understand, as much as I think he's a genius and part of the future of this business, screw that, the present of this business.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man.
He politicked himself into this match where he is getting stomped out.
Joe Gacy just politicked him into that steel pole.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Joe Gacy feeling it from the crowd. Gacy now gonna send MJF into the ring.
Fuck him up, Gacy. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Gacy.
MJF wisely rolling off to the other side of the ring.
This has been shockingly one-sided. Well, I'm a jinx.
The second you mention it. Oh, man. MJF clothesline to the back of Joe Gacy.
And you know what, Khalif, this is why I've bought in here.
Oh, man.
There is nothing other than his personality. There is nothing lacking in MJF's game.
Oh.
He has the look, he has the build, the strength and speed, he has the charisma, he has the tenacity, and he's a tough son of a bitch.
Tough as they come. Unable to get a full one count there on Joe Gacy, now wrenching back on the chin. Joe Gacy chopping the champ.
Oh, just a back senton on the left arm. And you know in MJF's game plan, he knew that wasn't enough to get a victory, but he is trying to take that Rings of Saturn variation submission, that Planet Terror of Joe Gacy's, off the table.
MJF's been working that left arm. He knows that it's instrumental in that move. Joe Gacy now going to battle back, making his way to a vertical position. Oh, man. MJF laying it on hard on that left arm.
And whether or not you like MJF or you like Joe Gacy or you hate MJF or you hate Joe Gacy, I look around the House of Independence right now, a lot of CZW students, a lot of CZW roster members are out amongst the crowd right now because this is about the future of the company. This is about direction. This is about who the man on top of the mountain is.
Very much so about the future of CZW as Joe Gacy chops the champ.
Ducks the line.
Oh, man.
And again to the left arm. The intelligence of the champion. Two. No.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
MJF now choking the life out of Joe Gacy. And again, MJF with the thumbs to the eyes of the challenger. He loves the people.
Well, I can smell those ladies from
Wow.
Let's be fair. Now to the outside, and watch out for CPA and Smart Mark, and there they go.
MJF distracting the referee.
Did you know that I don't know much about that CPA, but
Whoa, wait a minute.
He seems particularly abominable.
Well, he better watch out. There goes Blackwater. Member of Fear.
From Fear itself. Alex Reynolds, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Referee Nick Papagiorgio sending Blackwater to the back. Meanwhile, CPA and Smart Mark just laid waste to Joe Gacy.
Saturday, December 2nd at the Waukesha County Expo Center. Kruger Law Offices presents Blizzard Brawl. See Heath Slater in action. A GLCW women's title match with special referee Alicia Fox. Student versus teacher as Count Hero faces off against Doug Basham. Title versus title. It's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion EC3 taking on the premier streaming champion Matt Cardona. Plus special guests Conan, Devon, Kelly, the Boogeyman, and more. Saturday, December 2nd. Get tickets now at blizzardbrawl.com.
What they said.
Except louder and more succinctly.
Yes. Cover.
Arrogant cover. Didn't expect to get a victory there.
No, but it's not about a victory right now for MJF. It is about, you know what MJF is really all about? It's about dominance of class, dominance of status, dominance of an idea, and an ideal. You watch anything that MJF has to say, documentaries, interviews, matches. It is about changing the status quo of professional wrestling to a quote-unquote MJF acceptable world. And Joe Gacy is not a part of that world for MJF.
If MJF isn't careful, Joe Gacy is going to change the status of his face.
Right back to that left arm, but Gacy retaliates.
Gacy back in this thing.
Joe Gacy might be one quick strike away from being a multi-time CZW World Champion.
Joe Gacy looking to gain that CZW title for a third time.
As somebody told me on Facebook yesterday, because people like to get on freaking preachy pedestals, 2 is a couple, but 3 is multi, and I'm like, I don't think that makes any sense, but I'm going to go with it now because he seems smart.
Exactly, and in a few circumstances, 3 is really good.
And here comes the leader of Fear.
European uppercut. Ooh, a third from Joe Gacy.
4,
now unloading
5,
on the
6,
champion in the corner
7,
is
8,
Joe Gacy.
9,
European
10,
uppercuts.
11,
Left
12.
to right. Joe Gacy now.
Oh my
man.
God!
Caught him hard. Joe Gacy. MJF had it scouted.
Knee strike! MJF's in trouble. Gacy calling for the end. MJF reverses. And the champion's fired up. Go behind Gacy. Scores! Scores with it.
Cover him.
He can't. That left arm is compromised. Does he have him?
2, 3.
Wait, going for that Planet Terror, but the
Can he
left
lock it
arm,
in? That's that
he's trying
left
to
arm.
wake that left arm
And you
up,
see
and he can't.
MJF.
I told you to leave that left arm, and now he's just biting it. He's just biting the hand.
To your point, MJF is a complete genius. You remove that out of Gacy's arsenal, severely increase your chances of retaining.
This crowd has been on fire all night, and now it's no exception. MJF up and over. Joe Gacy.
Wait.
MJF has the tights. He's got the tights.
MJF.
Oh my God. Package shoulder breaker on the left side.
Cover.
Again.
1, 2, 3. 2 count only, and now MJF.
But Gacy trying to turn into it. He can't establish the grip between the two hands. You have 5 people asking Gacy to tap, the rest saying no. Apparently those people have a gross domestic income of $125,000 a year or more, you lucky bastards. Gacy trying to muscle up the champion. How is he?
Oh.
I was going to say, how's he doing it with that left arm? Big forearm again, Khalif.
Did you see the dazed look on the face of MJF? This could be it. Joe Gacy. Oh. Oh.
MJF on his feet.
Oh, thumb to the eye.
To the eyes.
Whoa, whoa.
He caught him.
Oh.
Gacy cannot cover. Now he gets there. Inside leg. 1, 2. Wait.
And now CPA just draped MJF's left leg across that bottom rope.
And
Nick Papagiorgio.
Did you notice Smart Mark Sterling, MJF's personal attorney,
he scurried away.
repositioned himself on the other side of the ring?
It's ridiculous. Joe Gacy's got to contend with MJF inside of the ring and help outside of the ring.
Well, you know what? CPA is just paying, as a good accountant would, paying ultimate dividends. What are you doing? Oh,
Smart Mark.
God.
Smart Mark Sterling. No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. I think Joe Gacy just evened the odds.
And now, finally, no fear, no lawyers, no accountants. Oh, no. And no referee, Cleve.
Of course. Oh, super kick to the midsection.
Right.
Joe Gacy. Oh, sit down powerbomb. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Joe Gacy is a 3-time champion if the ref's awake.
But he's not, is he? He's absolutely not. Wait, now what?
Wait. No.
Anthony Gang.
What the hell's Anthony Gangone doing here?
No.
Gangone's been the thorn in the side of Joe
But he
Gacy.
hasn't. I didn't even know he was here.
Oh my God!
Oh my God. He hit him with that Busaiko exploding knee and put the belt in front of his knee.
Anthony Gangone may have just cost Joe Gacy
Look at
the world title.
and
See,
this
Joe
is
Gacy is busted open.
the leader of the House of Gangone.
Joe Gacy is busted open.
1. And MJF is still here.
And Maxwell Jacob Friedman has successfully defended against Joe Gacy here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, and still the CZW World Heavyweight Champion, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Has Anthony Gangone just scored the ultimate insult in his rivalry with Joe Gacy?
We have not seen the last of Gangone and Gacy. But tonight, MJF walks out your CZW World Heavyweight Champion and lives to fight another day.
And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, that MJF is one of the best going right now. I mean, he is just, again, leaps and bounds ahead of
he
his
and I
time.
are cut from the same cloth in
You
a lot
are
of ways.
not even close cut from any kind of cloth. You're not even
And-
the same brand.
And I think that a partnership between myself and MJF is really the next logical step.
He's got, if he needs any kind of representation, there's a guy down there also, a product of the Creative Pro New York. Smart Mark Sterling is down there. Yeah.
Oh. Guys, you've never heard of him. Let me tell you about Smart Mark Sterling, okay? This guy rides the coattails of my best friend in the entire universe, Matt Cardona.
Oh, my God.
Okay? He's down there doing Lord knows what in AEW.
He's representing some of the
You know what he's been described as?
What's that, Josh?
He's been described as the Wish.com version of me.
You're stepping out of line there, Josh.
As a matter of fact, his brand new action figure, it's available now from Zombie Toys.
Pretty sure it's a bendy.
It's not a bendy. He already has a bunch of bendies.
You have a bendy?
I don't need a bendy.
You don't have a bendy.
Who do you think I am, Gumby? I don't need a bendy. I got this guy with 3 points of articulation and a removable microphone. Smart Mark Sterling, however, has Zombie Sailor Toys. They came out with a new figure. There's even a Chase variant. Rumor is that the body was originally made to be me, and then I'm
going to go ahead and kill that rumor.
And then
what we're going to do right now.
So they made Smart Mark Sterling. So what I suggest is go and buy all of them. Make them sell out. Buy all of those figures right now. And then just paint the hair, paint the beard.
Wow.
And put what?
Wow.
And turn it into me.
No, Smart Mark is way better than you at pretty much everything. And I'm just the guy.
You know what, Smart Mark?
I'm just the guy.
The seat's yours.
I would love nothing more. In fact,
no, please.
In fact, me and Smart Mark actually called an event together, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and then Kevin Matthews called and said, "Josh, what will it take? What will it take to get you here?" And I said, "Well, back up the truck, buddy."
Anyway, let's go to Tommy D right now, who's going to inform the masses of what's going down this weekend on Premier Streaming Network.
Right after this commercial break, I say what happens here.
Saturday, December 2nd at the Waukesha County Expo Center. Gruber Law Offices presents Blizzard Brawl. See Heath Slater in action. A GLCW women's title match with special referee Alicia Fox. Student versus teacher as Count Hero faces off against Doug Basham. Title versus title. It's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion EC3 taking on the Premier Streaming Champion Matt Cardona. Plus special guests Conan, Devon, Kelly, the Boogeyman, and more. Saturday, December 2nd. Get tickets now at blizzardbrawl.com.
All right, welcome back to the Wrestling Up.
God, smell this. No, I'm not kidding.
It doesn't smell like anything. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Maybe we should say 6 feet apart. Anyway, listen, Tommy D, you've been a gem for us here at the Wrestling Hour, and we need you to inform the people of what's going down. You okay over there?
Yeah, I slid away, and then I realized it's been long enough that whatever you have, I've probably already caught.
Yeah, you probably did. Anyway,
and you know what? Hey, God willing, you'll catch my talent.
Oh, that was good. Good. I'm going to lay this one up for Tommy D to inform you guys at home of what you can catch right here this weekend on Premier Streaming Network. Tommy, take it away, kid.
Hey, thanks, Dave. Hello, everybody. It's Tommy D here. Let's talk about the great things that we have going on Premier this week. Here's a matchup that we have that's going to keep your blood pumping, and I can't wait to see it. The indie god himself, House of Glory Wrestling Champion Matt Cardona, takes on Santana for his belt. Also coming up this week, grab your galoshes and your snowmobile, because Blizzard Brawl presents to you our champion, the indie god himself, Matt Cardona, the Premier Streaming Network champion, taking on the NWA champion EC3 for a title-for-title match that will be aired at a later date. Also up this week, after their big relaunch, iRefB with our boy Efren and, of course, the legendary referee Mike Chioda will be taking a look back on The Undertaker versus Bill Goldberg. That's only a taste of what we have going on here at Premier Streaming Network. Be sure to check us out with over 4,000 hours of professional wrestling content with wrestlers that you know, such as MJF, Adam Cole, and many, many more. Head on over to our YouTube to check out where we have the rest of our stuff there. absolutely free. I am Tommy D. Back to you, Josh and Dave.
Thank you, Tommy, for that informative piece of work. You tried to fire him last week. He's still here. He may or may not have not.
Well, apparently
received his
Freddie
paycheck.
Prince is a fan of him.
I mean, he should be. Tommy's talented.
If he didn't get his paycheck, he's your employee, not mine.
Oh,
you were allowed to bring him.
Yeah,
and I was allowed to bring one employee as
Tommy,
well.
if you could just talk to HR about that, we'll do that. But listen, Tommy, thank you again for providing us with this weekend's schedule here on Premier Streaming Network. Now, we do have one more banger of a contest here today on the Wrestling Hour, and it's unfortunately another friend of Josh's. I feel like,
I'm sorry. So, unfortunately, Josh has all these friends who are the best of the best in wrestling. Do you ever think that maybe you're hanging with the wrong crowd?
I don't know why they're hanging with you. I don't understand it.
Because you stick with me, and as a wise man once said, you go to the top.
Oh, man. Steph DeLander was chosen to be in the... Yeah, she was. I mean, come on.
Yes, she was chosen. Of course she was chosen. She was on the cover of Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Along with Matt Cardona.
To Steph DeLander.
I'm sorry, was that sarcasm?
No, the scent of sarcasm's over there. So
yeah,
you don't
I'm
have to worry
just saying,
about
first of all, don't steal my gimmick. Secondly,
not stealing anything.
She was on the cover of Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
As she should. She's one of the top women in professional
when Premier
wrestling.
Streaming Network is trying to come up with the two women,
you didn't want to have a tournament or anything like that, like have others try to earn their way, or just hand it right on to Steph DeLander. And if anybody deserves this, Rachael Ellering 100% deserves this. But as far as Steph DeLander is concerned, what did she do to deserve this?
What did she do?
Yeah.
So Steph DeLander and Rachael Ellering were both down in NXT, but they never met. They never had a match with each other.
Interesting.
And the team at Premier Streaming Network looked at it and thought to ourselves, well, that would be an interesting one.
Fair.
Some of them looked and said, Rachael Ellering, second generation, what a great person to carry that championship with her.
Sure.
And then those of us, I don't want to say smarter, but those of us who understand things a little bit better and how business works, suggested Steph DeLander be in this match. Because Steph DeLander walks alongside Matt Cardona, Deathmatch King, Deathmatch Queen, Indie God, Indie Goddess, but in no way, but they are not a couple, and some people think that, but they're not, because Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green are a married couple.
And also Steph DeLander's now dating Mr.
Mance Warner is what you're going for. My God. Do you even...
I like Mance.
Do you even pay attention? Or is it just Cowboys?
No,
everything's just the Cowboys.
That's a lot. It's a lot of my life. I mean...
Oh, my God.
Speaking of
what breaks my heart?
Championships, like the Cowboys have won 5 and the Eagles have won 1. We could go to this match.
What have you done for me lately,
very
pal?
first.
What have you done for me lately?
It doesn't matter what we've done lately. You want to go?
It doesn't matter what you've done lately.
Wait, I'm not going to go over this over and over and over again. What I will go over is this fantastic matchup between Steph DeLander and Rachael Ellering as they crown that very first women's champion of Premier Streaming Network right now.
Oh, here she is. Wow. Look, there's no mistake about it. The run that Steph DeLander is on right down, Shernoff. Show a level of respect. Look at that. On an absolute tear.
You can buy that lipstick.
You can. Tonight we get great. The presence of the Indie Goddess.
Yep, stand up.
All right, relax.
This is an Indie Goddess.
Yeah, we're good.
This is an Indie Goddess.
I see you, Josh.
You bow down.
Bow down. Right away.
Look at that guy, Matt Mangle over there, timekeeper. Maybe he could bow down too. Level of disrespect.
Like I said, make no mistake about it. She's on a tear. She's absolutely tearing through the independent wrestling scene. And tonight, she's going to try her very hardest to become the very first women's champion here on the Premier Streaming Network. No duh.
She's also, I should tell you already, bringing gold to the ring. She is the women's internet champion.
She carries an aura around her.
She is going to be the
does.
next belt collector. What? And of course, this match is brought
Introducing first,
by
in the corner to my left, hailing from St. Paul,
Minnesota, this is the Queen of Strong Smile, Rachael Ellering.
The crowd behind Ellering here, clearly.
And introducing her opponent in the corner to my right, hailing from Sydney, Australia, she is the Women's Internet Champion. This is the Indie Goddess, Steph
Not a very warm welcome.
That
here
is the
in
best,
McCutcheon.
the best introduction Ryan Peterson's ever done his entire life. Because of his introduction.
And there it is. Look at that beautiful piece of gold. It will be decided right here on Premier Streaming Network Wrestling Showcase.
Look at that. There it is.
That looks bravo. Bravo. Oh no. What is this now?
Let's go. Come on.
Timekeeper rang the
She
bell.
wants the microphone.
You want to tell?
Uh-oh.
Peterson, turn the microphone up. You turn.
Sit down.
You turn the
You want to
mic.
tell me that I can't speak? I have something to say. I am the Women's Internet Champion, and you better respect me.
Exactly.
Steph Delander from Down Under. You know who else is from Down Under? The host of Off the Chops. Of course, that's Cassie Lee, Jessica McKay. You can find their podcast and show on Premier Streaming Network.
And who produces that?
That's be me. So no shameless plug. Love those girls.
That's good.
So here we go. We're going to find ourselves a champion, Josh. The crowd clearly behind Rachael.
Listen, Rachael Ellering, no slouch in the ring.
Not at all.
She's not making as many headlines right now as Steph Delander. Steph Delander, of course, on the cover of Crossing Illustrated alongside Matt Cardona. But Rachael Ellering, she's got pedigree.
People still buy that magazine?
Absolutely, people still buy. I have 117 of them.
That's your problem, not mine.
That one particular copy. They're all signed.
Shove match here so far.
Steph Delander came here for a wrestling match, and instead she gets shoved.
You know what? Delander all of a sudden in a bad way right now. Ellering, some chops.
Oh, come on. Referee, get in there.
He's not happy.
See, okay, I understand what's going on. She's the deathmatch queen, and the referee's confused and thinks this is a death match, so he's allowing things like this to happen.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. Make sure to write him a strong letter.
Review him on the Yelp. Anyway,
Oh, you're not knocking her down that way. This is a battle of two of the toughest women in wrestling today.
and you know what? Every time this happens, Rachel's doing it with a smile on her face. She's having a good time.
I mean, a strong smile.
Yes, she is. Ropes down, trying to do it a third time's a charm. How about now like a locomotive? Coming down, and Delander eats some mat.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. She's collecting herself.
Collect
She's
yourself
just
all you
collecting
want.
herself. She's fine.
I don't need it.
No, you don't need this. You don't need this. Let me see if we can just get her the championship.
No, you can't
No,
do
I'm
that.
just-
You gotta win this match. And here comes Ellering now.
I'm gonna call Freddie.
Don't forget Freddie. Oh! And now right out here in front of us. Big shot there. Oh! What? Oh!
There you go.
I'll get her in here when I want to.
Oh, here we go. Referee getting a little wordy with Steph Delander. And Ellering now has to find herself back into this one. And measuring up. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. Oh, the thud that you heard right then and there.
One more time.
And now, setting her up. Swing and a miss, and oh, baby, that might break your forearm. Oh!
Come on, ref. Oh, duck.
Look at this.
Duck.
Ellering on fire.
Saturday, December 2nd at the Waukesha County Expo Center. Kruger Law Offices presents Blizzard Brawl. See Heath Slater in action. A GLCW women's title match with special referee Alicia Fox. Student versus teacher as Count Hero faces off against Doug Basham. Title versus title. It's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion EC3 taking on the premier streaming champion Matt Cardona. Plus special guests Conan, Devon, Kelly, the Boogeyman, and more. Saturday, December 2nd. Get tickets now at blizzardbrawl.com.
Now right out in front. This is why you pay the big bucks for these seats, folks.
Oh, no.
You too can go home with a Steph Delander on your lap. Get a little extra something from the fan in the front row. And now Ellering going to go break the count, which she does. That's ring awareness 101 right there. And now coming at you, swinging it.
That is ring awareness. Look at this.
Oh, no.
Oh, there you go.
Her face meets canvas wins all the time.
Oh, man. This has been an emotional one so far, but
for who?
For me.
I mean, let's call it how it is. If Steph Delander wins this by counting, she's champion. Right?
She's champion.
There's only one way to do it.
That's a great point.
She might want to let Ellering gather herself for as long as she needs because winner take all here.
That's what she's trying to get this referee to count to 10, but the referee only knows how to count to 4.
And now mounting her right as she gets into the ring and dropping bombs is Delander.
She's trying to cover up. She's trying her best, but still she's going to feel that impact. Steph Delander is one tough woman.
Now with a shoulder ram in the corner. Second, third for good measure.
Look at that, just throws her down. The disrespect she deserves. Come on.
Nope, she's not in a good way right now.
You know, as an impartial viewer,
yeah, I'm sure.
Rachael, fight back, huh?
I'm looking at this and I'm seeing Steph Delander taking full lead right now.
Come on.
I mean, it took a little while, but yeah, she seems to have control of this one.
But she's playing with her food, and I gotta say, listen, I don't want to disrespect the queen, but let's come on. There we go.
Another cut off there. The big knee.
You don't want to play around with Rachael Ellering.
Now snap, suplex, middle of the ring. Textbook by Delander. Cover count. 2 count there. No quitting Ellering right now.
This referee, his numbers, his counting.
I think he's just doing his job.
Is he?
I mean,
is he doing his job?
I mean, I've seen this guy. He's all over Impact.
Beautiful. The flexibility, the strength to be able to bend. Rachel Ellering. What? Look at this. Rachel Ellering tried to escape.
Now Delander. Firm control of this one thus far. Wait a minute, I spoke too soon.
No.
Here comes Ellering.
Oh!
Not there. Now snap there.
This is history. First of all, you see that right there? See that right there? She learned how to grab a hold from Matt Cardona. He's on a mission around the independent scene to teach these people how to learn to grab a hold.
I also saw a promo that was shot at the StarCast 6 event saying should be selling merch over moves. So let's not get too crazy here. Oh, there you go. Oh, find some rope. Oh, nice.
That might be it. Oh, she's back up to her feet, but I don't know if she knows what's going on.
Look at this. Ellering is trying to fire up here. So let her up.
No.
Uh-oh. No. Oh, take
this isn't the plan. Come on. Hey.
Cover count. It's in. Oh! Fraction of a second away from Ellering becoming the first ever women's champion here at Premier Streaming Network. Wow, that was close. Josh's beads of sweat are growing as we take another look. Look at this. This spin and the bang, the impact right there.
I think some of the dust from the previous match ended up in her eyes. Now she's just fighting blind here.
See what now
a hero.
Here. Changing some right arms and forearms. Oh! One thing I I can say about Ellering right now is the smiling has stopped. He's got to get them all business here.
Oh, cut her off. Ellering was cut off by Steph Delander.
There you go.
It's good for the goose. There you go.
They're throwing everything they have at each other.
This is one of the most hard-hitting matches we've seen so far, and they're both down, and the crowd appreciates the effort by both these women.
And now,
come on, Steph.
Obviously, there can't be a standing 10 count, but I guess there could be, and then we'll be just.
And Steph Delander is.
No, it's not how it works.
Well, I mean, the judges. It goes to the judges, and if they're
judges,
well.
What sport are you watching?
I'll write a
judges. You're not a judge.
I'm giving Steph Delander a 10.
Shut your mouth and just watch.
I'm giving her a 10.
They're getting up. It's fine. 10.
I'll give you 5 upside the head. Oh!
The elbow caught her there. Another shot.
A lot has been taken out of these two. Oh, she broke right through that. Did the
Oh, no!
That's it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, not today. Not yet. Ellering's still in this one. Here comes Delander. Oh, now what? Now she's got a mic again.
Good. Maybe Peterson turned it on for her.
What are you going to What do you want to talk about now?
She's got something to say. Does she have something to say?
Talky more wrestling. She is Cardona's girl. She really is. I mean, they're one and the same. Don't you? Look at this. Tell them to touch on their number
That means a thumbs up.
I believe that. Oh, is that right? Different than She's got here with the mic.
No, she was about to say something, and the referee just got involved.
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Turn around, ref. Oh, come on. The 2 count there. So very close to a new champion. And now the ref in the way. Get out of the way, ref. What are you doing?
Out of the way. Come on.
No!
What happened?
Come on, what do you mean what happened?
I was checking my notes.
No! Not this way! Come on! No! Oh, that's just garbage. Tearing up?
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's the
battling for winner and the inaugural Premier Streaming Network Women's World Champion, Steph Delander.
She is the new champion. Look at her.
Unbelievable.
Congratulations, Steph Delander. She earned that. Oh, man.
Josh, you're one of. Wow. You guys are one. Listen, I'm not one to. I like working here. I do. But what kind of promotion are we running here? What are we doing? What are we doing? She clearly used the mic and knocked her cold.
First of all, I didn't see that. The mic has that soft on it. All I know is
that's how you want to run your first
all
champion?
I know, I am proud for her to be a champion. She made history tonight. Steph Delander made history as the first ever Premier Streaming Network Women's World Champion.
There you have it. Once again, another championship to the indie goddess, Steph Delander.
Oh, she's starting her own belt collection.
We're going to have 2 people doing this now?
Yes, a man and a woman. I'm sorry. I apologize, folks. Dave still believes that women are not equal to men.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, but what we are doing is congratulating Steph Delander
Thank you.
on her championship
On behalf of Steph Delander and Matt Cardona, we say thank you.
What are we thanking her for?
You just congratulated. So I'm saying thank you.
You're not going to speak for them.
I will absolutely speak for them when I'm asked to. We're allowed to.
Right, exactly.
I will speak to them.
Guys, let's go to commercial. When we come back, we'll put a bow on this episode of The Wrestling Hour right after this.
Saturday, December 2nd at the Waukesha County Expo Center. Kruger Law Offices presents Blizzard Brawl. See Heath Slater in action. A GLCW women's title match with special referee Alicia Fox. Student versus teacher as Scout Hero faces off against Doug Basham. Title versus title. It's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion EC3 taking on the premier streaming champion Matt Cardona. Plus special guests Conan, Devon, Kelly, the Boogeyman, and more. Saturday, December 2nd. Get tickets now at blizzardbrawl.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another great episode of The Wrestling Hour right here on Premier Streaming Network. Tell your friends if you haven't checked us out yet, go back, watch a couple episodes, see what you think, right? Give us a comment, give us a like and a follow and all that stuff that you're supposed to do.
And for those of you who don't have friends, listen, that's a lot of them.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't have friends, tell a stranger. Tell an enemy. Tell somebody to watch this show. You know why? Because when they watch this show and they appreciate how great this show is, how this is the best, arguably the best behind-the-desk show in professional wrestling today.
After the Fight Factory, yeah, I would say that we're kind of climbing the
You're
ranks.
right. Inarguably the best behind-the-desk show in pro wrestling today. Fight Factory is great.
I believe
Don't
so.
get me wrong. Fight Factory is great if that's...
Because I host it.
If that's what you're into.
What does that even mean?
But this, grade A, folks. This is what entertainment's all about.
I have no
So tell your friends.
disagreements with that.
Tell your friends. Tell your loved ones. Tell your enemies. Tell your if you're in school. Tell your teacher. Write a report on us. Maybe that would be great.
That would be great.
How cool would that be? Do a report on us. December is upon us.
It is.
It's just
Tomorrow.
hours away.
Right.
Tomorrow will be December. But before we get to that, before we get to December, I want to take a look back, a journey back.
Okay.
All the wonderful things that happened this past November. Take a look.
There's nothing prepared. That's not a segment. We're going to go. And you know what? This has been a fantastic episode of The Wrestling Hour.
This was supposed to be like all my best of stuff from this past month, my commentary and stuff.
No, none of that. Not having any of that, actually. What we will have is a loaded show next week on The Wrestling Hour for Dave Sturchio, Josh Shernoff, who is making post-production edits right now as we speak. We'll see you guys next week.
Cut out Dave Sturchio.